Welcome to CUBN, this Christian United Broadcasting Network. We're located at www.cubnlive.com. My name is Troy, and I'll be your host today. I will give you all the Christian news that is out there. I will try to find it, I will try to source it, and I will try to put it all on the website so you can see it. My goal is to make sure that you are well versed and well knowledged in all that is of Christian news. I don't put any kind of news on this network, but only Christian news. Thank you. Now, for our next news today, we'll be talking about Mike Pence has another moment on the campaign trail. There can be a little doubt that Indiana government Mike Pence addition to the Republican president vice president ticket has been a blessing to GOP nominee Donald Trump. Tuesday on the campaign trail, Pence offered yet another reminder of that fact after a boy in the audience got up to ask a question. His father, who suffers from ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, would benefit from right to try legislation. After the boy asked his question, Pence left the stage and came down to the audience, where he spoke with him and gave him a hug. Meanwhile, the boy's mother addressed the audience about the importance of right to try legislation. Afterward, Pence, who signed similar legislations into law in Indiana, said, "I'm very proud the state of Indiana signed right to try legislation into law. And I promise you, I promise your dad, I promise Matt, we're going to take your incredibly powerful, courageous, inspirational example. We're going to take it to Washington, D.C., and we're going to get it done." See the emotional moments above. Right to try would allow terminally ill parents try experimental drugs and therapies that have passed basic safety testing, known as phase 1 testing, but have not yet been approved by the FDA. So far, the legislation remains in its infancy at the federal level, although it has been introduced in about 20 states. Now, this story from Mike Pence as another moment on the campaign trail just shows and reflects of how people react to other people. He could have basically stood on stage and said thank you and waved them off. No, he actually went down and gave them a hug. That shows what people could do. Now you can look at it in a negative way. You can look at it as in a way where he did it because he's on a political stage. Everybody sees him. He's on cameras. If he does that, he gets plus. It does not matter. He did it. He did it. It does not matter. He did it. He didn't need to do it, but he did it. You can look into this more on my website, CUBN, www.cubnlive.com. This will be in one of our top stories. Hello, welcome.